The Real Housewives of Potomac recap, Give Until It Hurts. How is it that nearly the entire cast of The Real Housewives of Potomac imploded over something as nice as 3 charity events? Before tonight, I really didn't think it could happen. But giant egos and mild vendettas came together in a perfect convergence zone, and the fallout will last the rest of the season. Tonight was all about charities but nothing about giving. It's date night for Karen Huger and her husband, Ray. He has been busy handling all the tax problems and Karen is occupying her time with her new perfume line and her charity, O Huger, which is named after Ray's mom, Odessa. The foundation is to support the Alzheimer's Association, and not only does Odessa suffer from it, but Karen's mother does as well. Both her parents are in bad health, but Karen has told her mother she's not ready to let her mom pass just yet. In a moment of lucidity, her mom tells Karen she's proud of her, and I can't help but get emotional too. Good grief, Karen, we're only 5 minutes in, let's move on to something happy before we're all a mess. Ashley Darby and Gisele Bryant are shopping for a gift for Robin Dixon. Gisele is proud of Robin for getting back on track after her financial disaster. Ashley gets an A+ from Miss Bryant in the friendship competition category by saying she's going to Robin's Empowerment Summit and not Monique's gala. But Charis Jackson, oh honey, save your energy for the Miss Resting Bitch Face competition because cha, you're a shoo-in. Gisele just can't believe Charis would go to Monique's party and not Robin's. And Karen? Well, that no good liar first said yes and then said no. The nerve. Ashley is baffled as to why Karen would have a change of plans and Gisele wistfully says she doesn't know, sigh. At Monique Samuels's house, we are in for a treat. The instigator of the arrested wild bear in the park rumor is at the front door. In walks Kendall, Sherman's ex and soon-to-be all anyone talks about. Monique really likes Kendall, but she doesn't invite her to any outings where she knows Gisele will be around. Kendall and Sherman used to live in the neighborhood where Monique now lives, so they take a walk and discuss Kendall's backstreet old times. Kendall admits that divorcing Sherman was hard, but it was harder being married to him. They also talk about Sherman's arrest for having sex in the park and how it was the end of the marriage. Dang. I almost feel bad for Sherman. One day you're minding your own business, working out in the gym, hitting on hot single moms like Giselle, and the next thing you know, bam! Your business is all over Bravo. Anyway, Kendall and Giselle actually know each other and were given the receipts with a picture showing Kendall, Giselle, Charis and Robin. What Kendall didn't know, is that Giselle and Sherman were dating. He never told her. She found out when their son came home from visiting Sherman and told Kendall her friend was at Dad's. It must be Friday in Potomac because it's the day of the two events. Robin wants to make women realize they can create empires. Monique is just happy to be out of the house without kids, husbands, but most importantly, no drama. Everyone at Monique's gala is in their black tie finery. Charis arrives and tells Monique it's a good thing Char really likes her because clothes-wise she'd much rather be wearing business casual. Over at Robin's Women's Empowerment Conference, Giselle and Robin discuss Charis. Again, Robin's just really disappointed that Charis didn't value their friendship and picked Monique over her. And by the way, what about Karen lying? She listened to Karen cry about the IRS for hours, and has held it over her head for months. How dare she not dump Monique in favor of Robin? Giselle instructs her to get in Karen's face, finger pointed, and just say, "Really, Karen? Really?" According to Giselle, Karen has no character. She doesn't care about charity, she just wants to get all dressed up. Oh, the irony of these two women planning the takedown of one of their friends for choosing another function over the one celebrating women. Encouraging women is not lost on me. Back at Monique's shindig, she tells Charis that she's invited their friend Kendall. Charis is like, "Hold up? Why is Monique poaching my friends for all her charity events? First Hurricane Harvey and now this?" Monique is confused, as am I. Help me out on this. And why is Charis upset? Envy? Karen arrives fashionably late. She and Kendall have known each other for years. Well, of course, Karen has to invite Kendall to her Huger event. Monique and Charis are both gobsmacked. Won't Giselle also be there? In case you're wondering, Karen says there is no mess here, she's just being nice to a woman she's known a long time and is generous in giving to charity. Giselle's just going to have to deal with Kendall being around. What's more, Karen isn't even going to charge Kendall like she is everyone else. Monique doesn't take this well. Not only is she mad that Kendall is coming for free, but Monique's big check has to be made to Incon Incorporated, Karen's business, and not the Alzheimer's Association. Now before we all go and think this is fishy, it's just an accounting thing, nothing to see here folks. And to put Monique, Charles and the rest of us in our place, Karen says she can do whatever she wants and it's her business and don't ask her again. Batches, shut up and write that check. Alrighty then. The next day Robin and her real estate mentor break into a house. Yes they did. The house is a real mess, but that's no reason to kick the door in, guys. She calls her mom and they decide to buy it. I'm not saying Robin had already purchased it and just pulled a stunt for dramatic effect, but I'm glad to know she won't be charged with breaking and entering. Candiace Dillard and her fiancé Chris are checking out yet another wedding venue. The room is huge, so can hold even more than the current 405 that Candiace wants. Chris tells her she can invite as many people as she wants as long as she sacrifices in other areas because their budget is a strict $165,000 and not a penny more. Candiace spews a laundry list of demands which are numerous. Chris looks at her like she's finally gone off the deep end. Then he does a total guy thing, he starts talking math to her. Not only is that not romantic, but it just proves to Candiace that he doesn't see her vision. They both think the other is annoying, so Candiace suggests they stop before the whole wedding is off. On a side note, I was tempted not to write about this scene, but I skipped her wedding planning scene altogether last week, so I kind of felt obligated. Monique and Chris go together for a Mani Betty. Monique smuggles in a bottle of wine, and I'm no expert, but I didn't know nail spas were a biab party. But hey, Monique likes to partay. Michael and Ashley are having dinner. Happily, his business is going well, so Ashley decides to bring up babies. Michael had hinted when they were bowling with the Samuels that he might be starting to maybe getting sorta ready. Michael fakes amnesia and can't remember any of that. Flashbacks show 3 years of Ashley pleading for a baby and Michael delaying. He somehow turns it on an attack on Ashley's mom. Before they even consider having a child, Ashley must push away from her awful mother. He doesn't want his child raised like Ashley. He needs her to step up and teach the kid his values. Ashley knows he isn't being fair, and this is the biggest dick he's ever taken, and it is brutal.